Have you ever wondered how this thick, sweet, and creamy condensed milk is made? Stay with me, and I'll show you the entire process step by step. Today, we'll take you inside a factory to see how normal milk becomes condensed milk. You'll see the machines, the workers, and the key step that makes this transformation possible. You don't want to miss this. If you like seeing how things are made, hit the subscribe button for more amazing videos. Let's learn how condensed milk is made in factory. Step 1. Milk collection and quality testing. The process of making condensed milk starts with collecting fresh milk from dairy farm. Large trucks transport the milk to the factory in refrigerated tanks to keep it cool and fresh during the journey. Once the milk arrives at the factory, it doesn't go straight into production. First, the milk is tested to make sure it is clean, fresh, and safe to use. Scientists in the factory lab check the milk for things like fat content, bacteria, and any impurities. This testing is very important because it ensures that the final condensed milk will be high quality, tasty, and safe for people to eat. If the milk passes all the tests, it is approved for the next step. Step 2. Evaporation process. After the milk passes the quality tests, it is sent to large machines called vacuum evaporation. This is where the milk starts to change. The goal of this step is to remove most of the water from the milk, which makes it thick and creamy. The machines heat the milk, but not at normal boiling temperatures. Instead, they use a special vacuum system to boil the milk at a lower temperature. This helps prevent it from burning and keeps its natural flavor. As the water turns into steam and leaves the milk, the liquid becomes richer and thicker. By the end of this process, more than half of the water has been removed, and the milk is now ready for the next step. Step 3. Adding sugar and stabilizer. Once the milk has thickened during the evaporation process, the next important step is adding sugar. The sugar is added in large amounts to make the milk sweet and to act as a natural preservative. This means it helps the condensed milk last a long time without spoiling. The sugar is mixed thoroughly into the thick milk using large stirring machines to make sure it dissolves evenly. In some factories, stabilizers are also added during this step. Stabilizers help keep the milk smooth and prevent it from separating or forming lumps. This gives condensed milk its signature sweet taste and creamy texture, making it perfect for desserts, coffee, and more. Step 4. Cooling and homogenization. After the sugar is mixed and the milk becomes thick and sweet, it needs to be cooled down. The warm condensed milk flows through special cooling machines that bring down its temperature quickly. This is important because it helps maintain the right consistency and prevents the milk from spoiling. Once cooled, the milk goes through a process called homogenization. In this process, powerful machines break down the fat molecules in the milk so they become very tiny and spread evenly. This step is what makes the condensed milk smooth and creamy without any lumps or separation. Step 5. Packaging and quality control. After the condensed milk is cooled and made smooth, it's time to package it. The thick, creamy milk is poured into large machines that fill cans or containers automatically. These machines work very fast, filling and sealing thousands of cans in a short time. Once the cans are sealed, they are labeled with brand names and important information like expiration date. But before the cans leave the factory, they go through a final quality check. Workers and machines test random cans to make sure the milk inside is the right texture, taste, and quality. They also check that the cans are properly sealed to prevent leaks or spoilage. Final step. After the condensed milk passes all the quality checks and is safely packed in cans, it's ready to be shipped. The sealed cans are stacked onto large pallets and loaded onto trucks to be sent to stores around the world. From grocery stores to supermarkets, the cans eventually find their way to your kitchen. People use condensed milk in many ways, pouring it into coffee, making delicious desserts like cakes and pies, or even using it in traditional recipes. The long journey from fresh milk on a farm to a can on your shelf shows just how much work and care goes into making this sweet and creamy ingredient that so many people love.